My cousin was the golden boy, while I was the family's joke. At the reunion, my aunt gushed about his job. I said I just signed his paycheck. The room went silent. My aunt was mid-laugh, bragging about my cousin's amazing career, when she turned to me and smirked, asking what I'd been doing with my life. I took a sip of my drink and said calmly, I just signed his paycheck. If you've ever been underestimated, if your family ever made you feel small, invisible, or like a disappointment, then hit like, subscribe, and buckle up. Because this story isn't just about revenge. It's about finally being seen. My name is Ethan, I'm 32 years old, and for most of my life, my family treated me like a running joke. Every family gathering followed the same script. My cousin Zach, 2 years older than me, was the golden boy. Straight A's, perfect hair, corporate job right out of college. And me, I was the creative one, which was just a polite way of saying the screw up. Every Thanksgiving, every reunion, every birthday party, someone would ask, so, still doing that little business thing? They'd say it with a smile, but it always landed like a slap. My Aunt Linda was the worst, Zach's mom. She'd gush about his promotions like he'd cured cancer. Zach's working at a real company now. Zach has benefits. Zach is finally acting like an adult. And then she'd turn to me and add, well, not everyone's cut out for success. Everyone would laugh, I'd smile, my stomach would twist. I wasn't lazy, I wasn't clueless, I was building something. While Zach clocked in at 9 and out at 5, I was sleeping on my office couch, skipping holidays, taking on debt, failing quietly, but my family never asked, they never cared. To them, I was the guy who could have been something. So eventually, I stopped showing up. No holidays, no reunions, no pretending, and honestly, it hurt less that way. 3 years of silence, then one night, my phone buzzed. Mom, family reunion next weekend. Everyone's asking about you. Please come. I stared at the screen for a long time. Part of me wanted to ignore it. Another part, the part that still remembered every laugh, every sideways glance, whispered, maybe it's time not to brag, not to fight, just to stand there. Unapologetic, so I texted back, okay, I'll come. The reunion was at my grandparents' lake house, same creaky dock, same picnic tables, same people who once told me I'd never amount to much. The second I walked in, conversations paused. A few awkward hugs, a few forced smiles, then Linda spotted me. Her eyes flicked over my clothes, not flashy, not sloppy, just confident. Well, look who finally decided to join us, you, she said. Still doing your little startup thing? I smiled. Something like that. She sniffed and walked away. Dinner rolled around. Plates clinked, wine poured. Linda stood up with her glass. I just want to say how proud I am of Zach, she announced. He just got another raise at work. Applause. Of course, she turned to me. And Ethan, well, I hope you find something stable someday. That familiar heat crept up my neck. My hands clenched under the table. Zach avoided my eyes, and that's when something inside me finally clicked. I didn't raise my voice, didn't smirk. I just said, actually, I just signed his paycheck. Silence, not awkward silence, not polite silence, like the kind where you can hear someone swallow from across the table. Linda laughed first. Oh, that's cute, she said. Don't joke like that. Zach went pale. I met her eyes. I'm not joking, I calmly explained. The company Zach works for? Mine acquired it 6 months ago. I don't manage his department, I don't interfere, but yes, his salary came through me. Linda's smile froze. That's not funny. Zach finally spoke. Mom, it's true. Her face drained of color. Around the table, murmurs started. Wait, Ethan owns a company? When did this happen? Why didn't we know? I shrugged. No one asked. I told them everything. The years of being mocked, the nights I slept in my office, the loans I took out when no one believed in me. I didn't boast. I didn't brag. I just stated facts. I didn't come here to embarrass anyone, I said. I came because I'm done pretending I'm less than what I am. That night, my grandfather asked me to stay behind. We sat on the dock, the water lapping quietly. I always watched, he said. I just didn't speak. He handed me a folder. Inside were documents. the lake house, the adjoining land, transferred to me. Not because you're rich, he said, but because you never asked for approval. The next morning, I laid the documents on the table. No yelling, no gloating, just truth. I'm not here to take anything from anyone, I said. I just won't be treated like the family joke anymore. No one argued because for the first time, they couldn't. Linda couldn't look at me. Zach apologized, quietly, sincerely, and for the first time in my life. The room leaned toward me, not out of fear, not out of greed, but respect. Revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just standing firm long enough for the truth to speak for itself. I didn't win by humiliating them. I won by outgrowing their version of me. If this story hit home, smash that like button, subscribe for more real revenge, real karma stories. And tell me in the comments, have you ever been underestimated and and prove them wrong? Because sometimes the best revenge is success they can't deny.